Hello and welcome to today's video. Our videos are not a diagnosis. We are simply speaking our opinions, not factual statements.
High situation type deal.
Today we are diving back into the Amberverse, and we will see our girl do her usual predictable behaviors. She has some fresh lies rattling through her brain. That must be thanks to her IQ of 145. Amber has new lies she tells to herself, and also to her viewers. It's nice to know that no matter what is going on in the world, our girl remains consistent. Because Amber abuses the copyright system, clips will be heavily edited. So let's get into it.
Alright, you guys have requested that I show more of my cooking.
You a lie.
So here is a pasta recipe I just came up with, which is what I usually do.
She likes to be unique.
So the sauce I'm using is Rayo's vodka sauce. I don't drink. So Feline actually taught me this. Add a little bit of the water from the pasta.
You're a chef.
Pasta water. And she taught me this like a year ago. And I was like, okay, weirdo. But turns out actually a lot of like famous chefs do the same thing. So
that is brand new information.
And here is some cream cheese. This is just to add, you know, a little bit of a cream effect, if you will.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
I know you guys used to make fun of my cooking, but I'm not train wreck like that no more. And that is the completed product. Like, I don't cook weird like I used to.
Sure, Jan.
I used to make some weird soups, not gonna lie, and they were delish, but
I just don't believe it.
I'm in my 30s now. Like, that was like 6-7 years ago.
Such a clever grown-up miss.
So, I guess I dropped a broccoli, and I normally notice things like this.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
When I drop food on the ground when I'm cooking. I guess I didn't notice I dropped one.
She's cute, right?
And Twinkie found it. Alexa, can dogs have raw broccoli?
Raw broccoli is not considered poisonous to dogs.
It looks like Twinkie gets the broccoli.
Just like a little angel.
Hello. So my appointment, my psych evaluation appointment is today.
No question about it. I am ready to get hurt again.
In like 30 minutes. And I'm nervous, but like in a good way. I'm like anxious. I'm excited to get it over with.
That is rude.
I did get an email yesterday saying how they're not gonna write like the full paper on me until tomorrow. So I don't really know what that means. Am I gonna like see this, or is it just like my surgeon who's gonna see what they think? I don't know. Speculation. I don't know. I'm just really anxious to get this part done. I think the appointment's an hour long, but yeah, I'll let you guys know how my appointment goes.
Thanks.
Of course. I'm not gonna get into like the nitty gritty. I don't know. We'll see. I'm ready. You guys, my appointment's over and he's recommending me. He's recommending me. He's recommending. I'm doing the damn thing. It's finally happening, folks.
Oh man, this can't be good.
So what this means is that he approves me for weight loss surgery and this part of it. So
God.
Why did you lie?
he is going to recommend me to my surgeon already and say that he thinks that I am ready for weight loss surgery.
Well, that's shocking.
So then the next step would be them calling me so I can see the surgeon one-on-one.
You played yourself, dog.
He explained binging to me better, and he was like, it's when you eat 3 times the amount you normally would.
Actually, no, that's not the truth.
Really?
Yeah. You're a lie. You're a lie. And I was like, I don't do that.
I'm not a professional, so please do your own research, but as far as I know, there is no rule to you having to eat 3 times the amount you normally would for it to be considered a binge, as everyone's normal is vastly different. If someone's normal is 8,000 calories a day, they are already overeating and likely binging. They do not need to increase that to 24,000 calories a day for it to finally qualify as a binge. Say someone undereats and consumes 500 calories a day. If they eat 3 times that, and their calories increase to 1,500 calories a day, it doesn't mean they are binging, it means they are still undereating. Behavioral and emotional signs and symptoms of binge eating disorder include eating unusually large amounts of food in a specific amount of time, such as over a 2-hour period. Most binges involve the consumption of more than 1,000 calories in one sitting, with a quarter of binges exceeding 2,000 calories in one sitting. Feeling that your eating behavior is out of control. Your emotional dependency is out of control. Eating even when you're full or not hungry, possibly reaching the point of sickness or pain. The statement that Amber made is a complete twist of the truth. What she meant was, eating 3 times the amount that is recommended is considered binge territory. Amber is meant to eat 2,000 calories a day. We all know she needs to eat at least 6,000 to 8,000 or more calories a day to maintain her size. So again, eating 3 times the recommended amount a day.
But it's every hour. I'm having to say no.
But you're saying no.
It's like, some people are like, okay, you said no for 2 weeks. Cool. But it's like, how many hours are in 2 weeks? That's how many times I've had to say no. Because it's every hour where it's like, should I order takeout? Should I get a candy bar? Should I get some chips? It's every hour I'm having to say no. So how many hours? A lot. It's not just, 14 days, 20 days. Okay, now let's do 20 times 24.
You must have calluses from patting yourself on the back so much.
Alexa?
So smug.
What is 20 times 24?
20 times 24 is 480.
I have said no 480 times, okay? I'm proud of myself.
For the love of God!
Here we go again. Amber praising herself for the bare minimum. By her math, that means she doesn't sleep, like ever. Or she wakes every hour, every night, for 8 hours to binge. If we help her math to math correctly, it would be closer to 320 times. Amber's mega IQ strikes again.
You did the damn thing, baby.
Oh, brother.
It was just really nice, and he said I was resilient, and I told him some about my past, especially in the questionnaire and stuff, and we looked over that, talked over that, and he said that I beat the odds.
What?
Because of all of the crap that I've been through. He said everything I'm going through is like common, like the yo-yo dieting and the addiction to food.
She has beaten the odds of still surviving after so many years of self-destructive behavior. Absolutely. But how can it be that Amber has beaten the odds, yet in the same breath he said she is experiencing the common self-destructive behavior that comes from the result of a bad childhood? She is unfortunately a typical result of childhood trauma. She didn't defy the odds at all.
It makes no damn sense.
Like, I was shaking the whole time on the inside.
Were you?
Yeah, I was so nervous. Oh my god, cat butthole. The next step is he said that he's gonna recommend me, and then I'm gonna get to like do a one-on-one with the surgeon, and that's when the real ball's rolling.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Amber's newfound realization in believing she doesn't have binge eating disorder, and that she was wrongfully misdiagnosed, will harm no one but herself. I hope she didn't tell the psychologist what he needed to hear to sign her up. Because the last time she tried to get weight loss surgery, the psychologist wouldn't sign her up because of her binge eating disorder. They said she needed to work on that before getting surgery. Now that the binge eating disorder has disappeared by Amber's claims, I hope she understands how much possible harm she is putting upon herself if she isn't being honest.
So I did some journaling earlier, and I was like realizing that my mental health now, compared to when I tried to get weight loss surgery 3 years ago, is so drastically different.
You keep telling yourself that.
Like, the person that I am, the way that I handle things, my anxiety, my depression, the way that I view the world and my surroundings is so different.
I'm cured.
I used to be in such a dark, dark space. It was so dark, and I'm just a completely different person now.
These past 2 to 3 weeks have been a miracle.
It's a miracle. It's really a sort of a miracle.
And going back to 3 years ago when I tried to get weight loss surgery, like, I didn't want it as bad.
We been new.
I didn't. You know, trying to get it was like, it was not, I felt nonchalant about it.
This is convenient. Last time she was declined because of binge eating disorder, so she didn't want it as bad and brushed it off. This time she is cured, is on the way to being approved, and wants it more because she hasn't been rejected.
How convenient is that? Wow.
And I remember when I shared that I wanted weight loss surgery, even in like my gut, I was just like, this is just blah to me. Like, it's meaningless. It's crazy how much like I hid how I truly felt, and it feels so good to be free of that like denial of just like not caring enough to change my life. And it's like, I care so much now.
You're in denial. That's typical.
That it's crazy.
Yep.
And I think it's because my mental health is better than it's been, honestly, in years.
Who is this?
Years. You can't change overnight.
Whoa, really?
Your thoughts can't change overnight. Your mental health can't improve overnight.
So then why does it feel like I am?
But slowly, I notice these things for me changing, and I just feel better.
Do better, be better.
And I do better. I always say do better, be better.
Do better, be better.
And I'm finally doing and bettering, and
I'm so much better than majority of you.
Practicing what I preach.
Yeah, right.
I truly, without a doubt, think that since I did have a psychologist for the last year, that helped. Because that, and amongst some personal things, is some changes that I had, and I learned coping skills.
Sometimes the jokes just write themselves.
And I guess realizing, and after seeing the psychologist today, how much that year of help actually helped me.
I really do wish that were true, but reaching 2 to 3 weeks of behaving better is far too early for such big statements.
Okay, slow down.
It's enlightening, and it's powerful, and I don't know, I'm just feeling good, guys.
The more Amber says she is feeling good, the more I believe she is trying to convince herself.
The differences up here, the differences in my heart, and just everything compared to 3 years ago when I tried to get weight loss surgery when I really didn't want to, and it was just something that I acted like I wanted to do, versus now, I'm so passionate about this.
Why should I believe you now?
And that's why people are like, how did you just change overnight? I think this is fake.
No, it's fake, obviously.
No, it's like when something clicked.
As if by magic.
It just clicked.
And I actually got to see the surgeon, not one-on-one, but I saw the surgeon, I saw the dietitian one-on-one, I saw the doctor there one-on-one, I did the education class, I did the dietitian course, and all of that, it's like, I'm gonna follow instructions.
Talking of following instructions, how is the exercising sessions 3 times a week going?
But I'm still waiting.
I'm not just gonna say, oh, I want weight loss surgery, and then just like lie my way out of it.
But that's what you do.
Or like fail at doing all these things that they're teaching me to do and then expect to be successful after surgery.
Oh, the irony.
That's putting myself in a very bad spot.
I don't mean to sound dramatic, but this actually may be a matter of life or death.
Let's take a look at some of the comments on Amber's video before leaving the situation type deal. The hard part comes after the surgery. It's not a magic pill and a fix-all. You'll have to put in a lot of work. Am I in an alternate universe? So the weight loss surgery clinic that you went to in November 2020 that said you had to get your eating disorder under control before WLS never happened. After just 1 year with the psychologist who diagnosed you with BED and was treating you for BED, but you never had BED. Show of hands for those of us who absolutely knew 1000% she was going to say she wakes up every hour of the night to say no to binging. Yes, that includes you in the back. As a binge eater myself, you have perfectly described binge eating to YouTube over the years. Like the binge monster, eating on autopilot, no awareness or care. Now suddenly you don't have it. Sus. Smuglin explaining to us what binge eating really is, after telling us for years she's been diagnosed with it since she was a teenager. You beat what odds? 500+ pound woman, with a food addiction and no real life experience. What odds have you beaten? Weight loss surgery is not a solution, it's a step in the right direction. I get the feeling you are fast-tracking to surgery. It's a worry. Thanks for watching our channel. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, stay safe.